Windows have seen curtains for the very first time since we moved in, as I managed to make 10 curtains this week. And they've gone up in our dining room and our reception room, and they have completely transformed the rooms. So I can't wait to show you. We've also received a very, very special and very unique collection of books for our library. And just wait until you see how big this collection is and the story behind it. And we've been receiving deliveries every day this week for items for our Sandpiper and our Woodland Suite. Things are arriving every day, and we've got some, just wait till you see the tile. It's just stunning. So I'm going to show you what's been arriving and where they're all going to go. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button on our Ladysmith Manor Diaries YouTube channel to ensure that you are the very first to see all our future videos. Well, let's get to it. I'm going to show you what we've been doing with our curtains and how the rooms now look. I managed to get 10 curtains made this week, and so we have been able to actually put curtains up in the dining room here and also in our reception room. So take a look. So our very first curtain is going up in the dining room. So I'm just playing around with my tie backs and trying a few different ways. And I think I'm going to actually double these around, because I actually like how it just pulls the curtain right back, allows the light in from the window. And I'm just really pleased with how the curtain hangs, what it looks like. And I think these tie backs are kind of like the finishing touch. I've also got curtains now up in the reception room, so let's go look. I still need to add my tie backs to these curtains, and we're also going to be adding a helmet on the top that will hide the rails. But I'm just really pleased with how they are looking and how the fabric fits in to the room with the colours. And they just make this window look even more beautiful. We always love to hear the stories behind the history of not just the manor, but different areas of the local area and obviously our heritage. And it was a while ago, Debbie Ellison contacted me, and she explained that she had a collection of royalty books that she had been collecting for over 57 years. And she has generously donated them to our library. And they arrived this week, and just look at them. There's 360 books on the royal family in the UK, and there's just so many. Their history, they're fascinating. There's books on, you know, George VI and the Queen Mother and the Queen and all the different members of the royal family, the British monarchy, all sorts of fascinating history. And obviously it's very close to my heart, growing up in England. And she had collected these books over, like I say, over 57 years. And she has got some of the most unique books. And in some cases, as she explained to me, it was the only edition that even came to New Brunswick. And she would collect it, and she would buy it, and she would add it to her collection. And over the years, it's got bigger, and she's got 360 books. And now they are all going to be part of our library here at the Manor. And it's just so special to have a little piece of history. And we are so, so grateful for Debbie even offering them to us. And we are gonna have a very special place for them in the library. They're gonna be called the Debbie Ellison Collection. And it's gonna be great that people can actually still enjoy looking at these. They'll be able to come and see them when they stay here and are using our library. And I just can't believe how many there are. It's such a special collection. And like I say, we want to say a huge thank you to Debbie for the honor of giving us these books to look after and for people to enjoy. And I I'm going to gradually make my way through them, but there's so many that I just keep, as I walk past at the moment, I keep seeing one, I'm like, oh, and then I start flicking through, but it's just so interesting. So, but it's just very, very special to not only have 1 or 2 books, but to have the whole collection. So this week we have had deliveries all week for items that are going to be going into our Sandpiper and our Woodland Suite that we're working on right now. And it feels like we had deliveries almost every day. So I thought I would share some of the goodies with you, so you can see some of the items that have been arriving, and then you'll see them later as they go into the suites. So this one actually arrived this morning, and these are our toilet roll holders, which aren't necessarily the most glamorous, but very essential. We've actually got ones that have got a kind of a really cute pattern or design on them, which kind of feel a little bit more vintage, so we've got 2 of those, one for each suite. Now, this is something I've been really looking forward to seeing. This arrived earlier this week. If I can get it out of the wrapper, you'll see that it's a copper sink. So this is our copper sink that is going to be on top of this sewing machine. So this is going to be our vanity, and then we're going to use this beautiful copper vessel sink on top, and that will be the vanity in our Sandpiper suite. So that, once we've refinished the actual sewing machine base, it's going to look just gorgeous, and obviously that goes with the copper tub as well. So that is a really nice one. Now, this is probably my favorite of the goodies that arrived this week. In this big box, we have the tile that is going to be going behind the mantle in the Sandpiper suite. And just look at this tile. Well, it's huge, but I love that it's the 4 tiles and the colors, and it just looks, it already looks old. You know, it's going to be fit perfectly into the suite. But I'm just so pleased. I saw these online and ordered them, and I loved them online, but to be honest with you, they far exceeded my expectations because I think they are absolutely gorgeous. What else have we got? We have in here heated towel rails. So if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we're always looking for ways that we can put in the modern luxury into our suites, but we want to still honour the past. And so a heated towel rail is kind of an essential. So this one, this beautiful gold heated towel rail, is actually going to go in the Woodland Suite. Now the Woodland Suite is the colours we're using is gold. So the shower, the taps, the heated towel rail, all of this is going to be in this gorgeous gold. And so the heated towel rail arrived this week, so that's ready to go on the wall. And we also got our mirrors. Now these are mirrors that we picked up, and if you remember from our Parisian suite, we used the same type of mirror there. They have the LED light on them, and we use them above the vanity, but we actually frame them with a vintage frame. So we want to be able to give our guests that kind of modern luxury and the great light from the LED light, but we want it to look vintage. So I am now on a hunt to find 2 frames, vintage frames, that I can paint up and frame these mirrors, and then they will go on the wall in the bathrooms, on the en-suites in the Sandpiper and the Woodland Suite. So we've already got the toilets, we've got the bath fans, we've got paint, we've got pretty much almost everything that we've ordered. The 2 biggies is the showers. They are arriving later this week, and we'll have pretty much all the fixtures and fittings that are going to go in. We've already chosen our floor tiles, so I will be showing you those in the next few weeks, and they're very exciting because they are going to look beautiful. And I guess stay tuned, because over the next few weeks you're going to see big transformations in the Sandpiper and the Woodland Suite, and I cannot wait. So Hendrix and I are just having a little browse through some of these books. There's so much history here, and it's so fascinating. I am just randomly picking up a book and flicking through it, and it's just really, really interesting. And over time, I'll gradually make my way through all 360 books. But for now I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to do a little bit of browsing every now and then. But I wanted to remind you of a couple of events that are coming up between now and Christmas. The first one is obviously our Christmas market. If you haven't already got it penciled in your calendar, it's the 12th and the 13th of November. We will be releasing tickets and all the information over the next few weeks, so keep your eyes open. But we are so excited. We're fully booked on our vendors. We have some amazing vendors again. We have live Christmas music. Our Mrs. Dunster's donuts on the barbecue are going to be back by popular demand because so many people talked about the donuts. So we're bringing those back, but we're going to have lots of new things for you to see and do. We're also obviously going to be decorating the whole manor in the Dickens Christmas Carol theme, and I cannot wait to put that all together and bring it all to life. So make sure that you keep your eyes open over the next couple of weeks. I will make sure that on my next videos in the next few weeks, I will let you know when the tickets are released so you can get there first to get your ticket. We also have an event in October that we're really excited to be partnering with and hosting, and that's the Progress Club of Moncton's Plate and Barrel event. It's a fundraiser for the Progress Club, and it is all around food and drink. So it's going to be a really unique experience where you can come to the manor, you get to meet and taste and experience lots of local food and drink suppliers. And boy, have they got a great lineup. They've got some really fantastic vendors that are going to be here. So the tickets for the Plate and Barrel event are on the Greater Moncton Progress Club website and social media links. I will put a link in the comments below that takes you to the page where you can pick up your tickets. But definitely we'd love to see you. You come and visit the manor. You get to taste and experience these amazing local vendors, and it's going to be such a fun evening. So that's October the 20th. And all the details are on the Progress Club's page. So don't forget to put those both into your calendar, and keep your eyes open for the Christmas market tickets and information. And I will make sure you are the first to know when all the information comes out about the market. So because we can't wait to see you there. So I guess I better get back to work. I've got a lot to do, and I guess I better get these books moved, ready to go into the library when the library is all put together. And I cannot wait to see them all as a collection in the library because I think it's going to be fantastic. So I look forward to seeing you back here next week for our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.